I'm starting to panic. Hey, this is pretty dangerous. I'm trying to catch my breath. There's part of me that's kind of freaking out. I'm not sure I can do this.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. It's time for you to wake up. That's right, I want you.
Me?
You're coming with me, and I'm gonna prove the wild
Travis?
is within you. Oh, jeez, not my producer, Honcho.
Hey, man, where's my drink?
Get out of here. I'm Travis James. This is Dragged Wild. What's up, tribe? I'm Travis James, and welcome back to another awesome episode of Dragged Wild. Now, you just saw me drag my producer, Honcho, to find some really cool prehistoric fossils. But on this episode, we're going out into that ocean. We're not coming back until we pull out a massive Megatooth. You excited, Honcho?
You know what, Travis? We've been traveling all day. You told me it would take 2 hours. It took 5 hours. But you know what? That didn't bother me. We're here, taking our last take in the middle of the night. It's dark. It's freaking cold. I decided that no matter what you threw at me, I was going to be able to handle it, because this time I am on top of this. There's nothing you're going to do to surprise me, brother.
Honcho thinks he's going to surprise me, but little does he know that I have the crew right at that tree line, and they are creating a camp because, Honcho, tonight we are sleeping under the stars. This is the great outdoors. This is Dragged Wild. We're out here in the elements, and in the morning, Honcho, we're going to go into that ocean. Honcho thinks I told him we had hotel reservations.
I didn't think you told me that.
No, all I said was accommodations.
You, Travis.
This is the Dragged Wild experience, and we are not going to...
I'm not sleeping out here on the beach. It's cold as hell, dude. The only reason I'm doing this scene is without my jacket.
Honcho, I have a solution. Here. It's a magnesium strip. All you have to do is use this knife, throw a spark, and you're all heated up. Honcho's making us fire tonight. Come on.
I can't pick the lock to the hotel with this then I don't give a
Come on, let's go.
I'm so pissed, and this is typical Travis. I love the guy, but I hate when he does this.
It's not always easy being the guest. You're the one making the fire, but I got you a magnesium strip. It's like the cliff notes of fire making, okay? What you gotta do is you gotta take the magnesium strip, shard it right into the center of this palm frond, but make sure that you have enough of these shards so that when you throw the spark, just like that, it catches, giving you enough time to take these fronds, ignite them, and stoke the campfire, okay? It's not complicated, but many people miss out and don't make enough of these magnesium particles.
I've seen Survivor about 1 million times, Travis. I think I can handle this.
All right, I got a classic campfire treat. I know this surprise you are gonna like. I'm gonna go grab it, make a big pile, all right?
All right,
I'll be right back.
All right. Keep them busy. This is how Honcho makes a fire. That's nice.
Honcho, what the heck is this, man?
Dude, you're such a great teacher.
Honcho thinks he pulled a fast one on me, but I know he cheated making that fire. I know that you're up to something. This is ridiculous, Honcho. What the heck did you even do?
Yeah, I cheated. He deserved it, though.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna give him an experience there's no way he can cheat his way out of.
What is the ending of this scene?
B-roll. Honcho's whining about having a bad hair day, but I'm perfectly fine with that because look at this place. It's paradise. It's giving me time to explore. And right on the other side of that tree line, that's the beach. So we're back here and I found a little treat. You want to see him? Look at this. You see that guy? That's a gopher tortoise. And isn't he adorable? Now, they are federally listed as endangered, so we're not gonna bother him too much, not gonna touch him. We're gonna go a little closer and share his company. Look at this, huh? Now, he feels safe being right there on the edge of his burrow because if he does feel threatened, he's gonna scoot right in there real quick. Now, they use those burrows to not only escape predation, but to thermoregulate. On real hot days, going down in that burrow keeps them nice and cool. So there's multiple functions, plus sometimes there's other animals that inhabit those burrows with them. Certain snakes, rattlesnakes, indigo snakes, frogs like gopher frogs. So they literally terraform and create homes for not only themselves, but for other inhabitants as well. You have a beautiful home. Thanks for spending some time with us. Aw, he winked at me. How cool, right? I love stumbling upon those little guys. Enough tortoise talk though. It's time, whether Honcho's ready or not, we're gonna go drag him into that cold ocean because we're not quitting till we pull out a massive fossil. So we just slept in the tree line, and Honcho, it wasn't that bad. I told you, you survived, didn't you?
First off, it was cold as hell. This morning I wake up, there's no breakfast except whatever you call this.
Nutrition.
My hair's a mess, and I'm hungry, and that's where I'm at. So whatever you have planned out there, it better be damn good.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna swim out, and there's different colored water where you can tell there's a depression in the seafloor. It's in that depression where the ancient river is being eroded by the surf. We're gonna descend, scour the bottom, and there we're gonna find some fossils. You excited?
Let's just do it. I hope it's warmer in there.
It's time to go. Come on, let's suit up. This dive is gonna be challenging for Honcho, but the more difficult the obstacle, the more rewarding the achievement. Not only that, but when you find fossils, they're little clues. Clues that not only tell about the past, but when you dig deeper, clues to the future. How will we ever know where we're going if we don't even know where we come from?
All right, we're getting ready to suit up. It's cold as hell. Everybody's looking at us like we're nuts. Honestly, I can't wait till we have guests, and I won't have to do this. I'll be in a hotel down the street with a mini bar and a hot tub. But for now, I guess I'm the guest, and I guess I have to do it. I mean, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I guess it's my turn to be dragged wild. But anyway, I'm getting the call to go suit up, so cheers.
All right, Honcho, this is a special moment, man. This is our first dive together. So I've got dive knives. This one's mine. I'm gonna let you use this one, okay? Now, a lot of people think this is to protect you from dangerous sea creatures, and it could. However, something a lot more likely is if there is, say, something like a shark attacking us, take that, stab it into your dive buddy while they're bleeding out, you get away, that's your best chances to survive. All right?
Thank you, Travis. Let's hope I don't have to use it, and if I do, it's gonna be on Travis.
No. We've got him a cameraman, so you're not using that on me. You're stabbing him. Honcho's a certified diver, but if you've never dove with someone, you can't assume anything. It's my job to make sure we all come out alive.
So I strap on about 120 pounds worth of gear, and then I put these flippers on, and suddenly, just when I think I'm okay, a wave comes and slams down. It hits me hard enough that I lose my balance, and just when I get my balance again, another wave comes and hits me. So at this point, I'm starting to get a little wore out. I'm trying to catch my breath, so I'm starting to panic. There's part of me that's kind of freaking out, and at that point, I looked at Travis and he looked at me, and he could see it in my eyes. He was like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, no. I was like, I'm not sure I can do this. I was almost afraid I was gonna drown because it was so tough to keep my bearings with the waves hitting us. Travis pretty much had to stay right by my side to make sure that I didn't go under. So at that point, I realized that maybe we're gonna have to go in.
Here we go. Look, guys, the surf was a little rough. Honcho, the last thing we want is to lose our producer out here. So what we're gonna do is he did a good job getting out here, but when your dive buddy gets tired, you don't take any chances. Sometimes it's better to call it. So we're gonna go back in and reconvene, come up with a plan. All right, Honcho, all right. Sound good?
Thanks, guys.
Yep. All right, let's do it.
Once we got packed ashore and I kind of had a chance to collect myself, I was really disappointed in myself. I felt like I could have done better. So right now I just have really mixed emotions. I'm glad I'm not drowning. All I can say is congratulations, Travis. You did it. You dragged me wild. Now what? Is it supposed to feel this way?
Mother Nature can be rough. When the ocean's conditions are less than an inch of visibility, finding anything becomes nearly impossible. We didn't find a tooth today, but to me, that's okay. You know why? Because the mission continues, adventure, that way. After that last dive excursion, things were really rough, but we're not giving up. So I gave Honcho a list of where we can find that giant tooth. It was a phosphate mine, it was searching Peace River, but Honcho, tell them what you want to do.
I decide I want to go back to that beach and I want to try it again.
Exactly.
I mean, if you'd asked me that day, I would have said, hell no, I'm not going back in there. But damn it, dude, when I thought about it, it really pissed me off. For me, it's personal. I want to go back to that beach just to prove that I can do it.
So it's personal now for Honcho.
Personal.
So we're here at this river. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna become better divers and better fossil hunters with this training. You ready to rock?
I'm ready, let's do it.
Let's go.
Honcho, how you feel about being more comfortable in the water? Definitely more comfortable, definitely. I mean, let's hope the beach is calm. All right, tribe, I'm back. I told you I'd be back, but I took a little walk down to the water while everybody's getting ready for this second try. And the waves look a little bit rough, actually. So I had a little bit of a PTSD flashback, but I feel good. I've learned a lot since the last time. And even though the waves look a little scary, I'm cautiously optimistic.
Honcho's talking about bringing a stunt tooth, but to me, that'd be proving to the universe that we don't believe in ourselves.
Honestly, I was kind of thinking of bringing in a stunt tooth originally, hoping maybe I could convince Travis to maybe we could find it on the beach or something like that.
Honcho's gonna find a tooth out there, and we're not gonna need movie magic to prove it.
We get out to the first waves, and yeah, they're pretty big. But I'll tell you what, the first couple of hit, I'm able to get out pretty far without any struggling, and so far, no panicking. It's already going way better than last time.
All right, Honcho, we now made it out here. I'd say we're probably 150 yards from the surf. I'm proud of you because we actually did it. We got through the most difficult part. We still have some swell, but now we're out here where there's not any of those white caps. How you feeling?
It's a little rougher than I'd like.
I feel great.
We made it! Made it part of the way.
Honcho's doing the hula hoop right out here. All right, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna gonna descend, we're gonna go to the bottom of the ocean, let out all of our air so we can stay down. We're gonna head west and we're gonna find a fossil bed. All right, Honcho?
That's right. I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Let's find some fossils.
Finally, we descend. The water's pretty murky. We stay as close as we can together, but by the time we get to the bottom, it's not great visibility, but just enough to see the ground and to see each other. So far so good. I'm not dying yet.
Swimming out along the bottom, we passed the sandbar. Tons of sand dollars. They were everywhere. When we started finally getting to the fossil bed, you see the like-sized rocks gathering around, and man, you can just feel it. You know there's gonna be teeth around here. I look through the murky water and I see Honcho scouring the fossil bed, doing fantastic. All of the training's paid off, he's staying calm and collected, and he's fossil hunting out here.
Everything just kicks in. Yeah, it was low visibility, but I felt good. My breathing felt good. It's looking good. So there we are, 15, 20 feet under the water. We're under the water for maybe 40, 45 minutes so far. At this point, my air's getting pretty low. But Travis isn't giving up, and if he's not giving up, neither am I. Suddenly, I see something that looks like a tooth. And what do you know? It's a Megatooth. We found it.
I knew if we didn't give up, we'd find this tooth, and seeing Honcho holding it with all his enthusiasm and excitement, this never gets old. It's awesome out here making discoveries. This is why I love nature so much. You put in a little energy and she rewards you with awesome adventures.
Check that out. I did it. I got this tooth myself after all this pain and suffering.
And what better way to celebrate? Champagne.
Oh, you know me too well, Travis.
Yes,
Thank
I
you, man.
do. Woo. Oh,
Check
yeah.
that out. Maybe I should use a tooth to open it.
Watch it, bro. Do it. Use the tooth.
Yeah,
Don't break
the
it. Oh!
Right.
Woo. Hey,
Some of that. Don't let it go to waste.
Honcho's first and probably last Megatooth you ever found.
I'll never dive again.
Here, I'll do one.
Cheers. We did it. I did it.
Yeah, man. That's a cute tooth. Look what I found.
What the hell? Get out of here.
All right, I want to ask Honcho a question. Honcho, come over here for a second. Bring your tooth.
What's up, man? I was just kind of showing my tooth.
I know, he's been showing his tooth off non-stop. Show the tribe that thing. That's beautiful. All right, I wanted to ask you a question. When you're holding that in your hands, tell the world what comes to mind. How do you feel?
You know what? The first thing that comes to mind is I feel triumphant. But at the same time, strangely, I feel very humbled because in the process of finding this thing, I realized that at one point there were huge sharks that roamed this world. There was so much activity, and honestly, it's a great feeling.
Yeah, great point. But guess what? This doesn't just live in the past. For 13 million years, this giant apex predator was roaming the planet, pressing its prey to become smarter or faster or larger or more camouflaged. And it's those interactions that have led to the beauty and bounty of wildlife that we see on our world right now. This shark, by just its existence, has helped shape our planet today. When you observe nature, you see how this globe's always been changing and how it always will be. But when you understand nature, you notice how interconnected we all are and how much we affect one another. What looks like it belongs in the past is actually what shapes our future. And whether you're a shark or a human, it's our impact that determines tomorrow. So Honcho, hold that out for the world to see. This right here is a symbol, a reminder that the future is in our hands.
Nice, dude, nice.
Yes, sir.
I never would have thought. That's a great way to put it, man.
Yeah.
And I hate to admit it, but I have to admit that Travis, you know what? I know now what it means to really be dragged wild.
Yeah.
And I thank you for it. And now I hold literally the future in my hand.
That's right. Seriously, watching Honcho's transformation should make one thing abundantly clear. The wild is within you.
And next time it's gonna be you. No more Honcho. Next time it's gonna be one of them. They're gonna bloody the waters, not me.
Nice. You did a good job, man. Hey, stop hogging all that, dude. Give me a sip.
What the hell? I did all the work. You don't drink.
Well, I do when you actually do something worthwhile.
And I won't do that anymore. It's like I want it all for myself, all right? You stingy bastard, give it back. I did it. I did it. I know Travis is all crazy about finding the tooth, but you know what? It was more important for me to prove myself that I could get back, fight those waves, get past them, get down in that water, and spend some quality time searching for a worthwhile discovery. I can't believe I got dragged wild. I didn't think it would happen to me, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Honcho has been dragged wild. And next time, it's your turn.
Well, Honcho, this time you did it. Not only did you find the tooth, but you proved the drag wild concept works.
And here's the proof right here. I have an ancient dinosaur fossil. It's a fossil, right?
Yes, it's a fossil, but it's a Megalodon shark tooth fossil, not a dinosaur.
Anyway, I have this, and I feel like the Lion and the Wizard of Oz. I finally got my courage. So yeah, it worked, man. But why did you have to make me go through all this pain and effort to get there?
Well, you never know exactly what nature's gonna throw at you. And that's the magic of Mother Nature. She challenges you, and it's through those interactions that you rise to the occasion and recognize it's less about conquering and more about coexistence, working together. Honcho, on this episode, you mastered that lesson. There's the validation.
Now, the question is, what's next?
Definitely not him. I've had enough of you. It's your turn. We're bringing you out into nature so you can feel for yourself what dragged wild's all about.
All I know is I'm glad it's not me.
Well, that makes two of us, Honcho.
Yeah, now don't forget, when you subscribe, you join the tribe. And in the meantime, Travis,
Go roam or go home.